people, it's for young people as well. Well done, thank you very much. I'm sure that people would like to know a great deal more about this, and it's obviously, we can see a great need for attention to be paid to the lone traveller. Vera's done her bit, so it's up to Noel and his colleagues to do even more. Thank you very much, Vera Coppard and Noel Josephides. Well, if you'd like more information about Travel Companions, then write to Vera Coppard, Travel Companions, 89 Hillfield Court, Belsize Avenue, London, NW3 4BE. And now let's have that second Irving Berlin melody that I promised you from the 1939 picture Top Hat. Isn't it a lovely day to be caught in the rain? And here, once again, the Light Brigade. Michael Spencer, Martin Loveday, Justin Ward and Jenny Brown, the Light Brigade. Well, that's all for this week, but we'll have a full and varied program again for at the same time next week. So until then, from Miriam, from Sheila, from me, and from Primetime, goodbye.
Andy Crane and Wilson the butler will be bursting into the broom cupboard in just under 15 minutes after a solid serenade from Tom and Jerry.
Good afternoon and welcome to Children's BBC, presented this afternoon according to Reg the Announcer's script by Andy Crane and Wilson the butler. It says here in big capital letters at the bottom, it says, "Must not mention Ed." Who is Ed anyway? Indeed, I could not agree more. That's Reg who announced us before the Tom and Jerry cartoons. Must not mention Ed. Got Reg sorted out. Good and proper. Right, this afternoon on Children's BBC, we begin in a moment with Noel the Snail and Animal Album, followed at 4:05 by Touche Turtle. Heathcliff with Cats and Co. Heathcliff with Cats and Co. is at 4:10. Heartbeat at 4:35. Newsrounds at 5 o'clock, and then at 5:10, Biker Grove. I was going to say, have you noticed how quiet it is in here, but I love him when he's like this. Animal Album.
Of 20 years of Monty Python's Flying Circus in the shape of the first ever series from 1969. And Monty Python's Flying Circus returns at the same time next Thursday to enlighten us with the problems that nesting sheep have, amongst other things.
Christmas goodies from the BBC. There's a great selection of videos. 25 years of Match of the Day begins in the 60s.
Been some marvellous advances in surgery, thanks to war. Well done, Musketeer Drake. Black up!
You can't make me fight. No, but we can put you where your decision might prove fatal. Little pieces of jam, some with hair on them. Right, mount!
I don't know your name, but I'd like you to have my camera to get a few good ones for the regimental magazine.
Moving London's water around London will soon be much easier because we're investing in a 50-mile pipeline that operates on the simplest of principles. Water runs downhill.
According to the rule book, a car with a reputation for safety can't be exciting. The new Volvo 440, the car that changes the rules.
Hot Summer Nights at our price. The new album that captures the sound of the summer. 20 sizzling tracks that'll have you walking on sunshine. Feel the heat with Billy Ocean. Cliff Richard, The Beach Boys, Blondie, Ryan Adams. The heat is on for Hot Summer Nights at your local Our Price.
Wake up in the morning, wanting some breakfast. What margarine do is spread on my toast. Oh, Bite Delight. What's that? Oh, come on, y'all. Oh, Bite Delight. Sunflower margarine, yeah.
Graphite radio. No, too light. Ceramic tapered beam. Perfect. No, wrong conditions. The Omni string. Extended sweet spot, flat beam profile, yes. What have you got?
Oh, a straight Schweppes, ice and lemon.
Just not taking this seriously.
The secret of straight, you know who. How refreshingly simple.
Kenny Everett's on Capital Gold. Listen to Kenny Everett and great music on Capital Gold.
Only the lonely.
On 15:48 AM, classic hits all day, every day.
You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you.
Turn on Capital Gold Radio tomorrow, the all-time great music station.
These people suffer from the pain of sensitivity. Hot things hurt. Cold things really hurt. Relieve sensitivity with Sensodyne toothpastes. Used every day, Sensodyne's special ingredients progressively relieve pain. And Sensodyne F has fluoride and a great fresh taste. Ask your dentist about sensitivity and use Sensodyne. Sensodyne toothpastes to relieve the pain of sensitive teeth.
Orders. Information enemy.
After our steeds. Sometimes we risk being shot at to put our poor wounded mounts out of their misery.
The Nova from Vauxhall, once driven, forever smitten.
It's the clean, crisp taste that makes Budweiser the genuine article.
Mark is about to find out that at the same time he's washing his hair, he can also condition it. With Dimension, a shampoo and conditioner, 2-in-1. Dimension, a shampoo and conditioner in one handy bottle.
Guess what? She's late. Who cares? It's great to sit around and talk till late. It's daytime.
A light blend of cognac, wild oranges, and friends. Grand Marnier.
Wouldn't it be nice if you could stay in touch wherever you were? Well, you can. With Message Master paging from British Telecom.
9. How's your leg theory, Corner Musket?
Well, we take a break from our season of 60s movies next Sunday to conclude our selection of films linked to the French Revolution with Abel Gance's epic masterpiece, Napoleon, which will be shown in 2 parts. The first on Saturday.
See one of England's most successful new wave bands live in concert. Recorded in 1987, we present The Cure in Orange. Well, there's an opportunity to see one of Scotland's most popular new bands in concert next week when Deacon Blue play at Eden Court in Inverness in a show recorded on the eve of their sellout UK tour. That's in Sounds of Eden on Deaf 2 next Monday evening at 6:30 over on BBC 2. And tomorrow, Linda McCartney will be one of the guests of the But First This team as part of their Green Day. That's between 9 and 12 tomorrow morning here on BBC One. Well, looking forward to tomorrow night's programmes here on BBC One. We get underway with the latest sounds from the charts in Top of the Pops at 7, followed at 7:30 by another eavesdrop on the soundtrack of life in Albert Square. At 8, the pop business is explored from the viewpoint of a pop star who wasn't, in People. Then at 8:30 we go back to the time when the only heavy rock to be found was in Blackpool, for first of the summer wine. At 9:30, following the news, Stephen Dillon and Amanda Donoghue discover how far an obsession can lead in Ruth Rendell's tale of love and murder, the film An Affair in Mind. Rounding off Thursday evening at 11, Cagney and Lacey are thrown into the world of beauty parlours to gather up a gang of beauty burglars, adding a touch of gloss to Thursday evening's programmes here on BBC One. Time now to take a look at the weather. Rain will extend to the rest of southeast England overnight with the chance of some heavy falls and possibly thunder. Northern and western areas will become clearer, leaving just a few showers around the coasts. It'll be a warm, humid night in the south, but much cooler in central Scotland. On Thursday, the rain will slowly die out from the Midlands and eastern England, with dry, sunny conditions following in the afternoon. Many regions will have a fine day with a fair amount of sunshine, but a strengthening southwesterly wind will bring rain to Northern Ireland and western Scotland before evening, and the rest of northern Britain by midnight. Gales are likely in the northwest later, but elsewhere the wind will be quite light, making it pleasantly warm, though temperatures in the east will be well down on recent days. And that's a look at the weather.
And it's on to the next question. What is an E-111?
An E-111 is the latest supersonic intercontinental ballistic missile?
No, Martin.
E-111 is the code number of the latest biological enzyme ingredient in automatic washing powder.
I'm afraid not, Georgina.
E-111 sounds like a very boring government form to me.
Absolutely correct. It is indeed an exceedingly boring government form. But the interesting thing about the E-111 is that if you get one and take it with you when you travel abroad, either on holiday or business, it entitles you to free or reduced cost medical treatment in most common market countries. So, get this leaflet and find out more about the E-111 certificate at your local Social Security office, or ask your travel agent. Because if you travel without an E-111 and fall ill abroad, that could be really boring.
That was the public information film. So, with the time approaching 12:35 or 25 minutes to 1, we come to the end of Monday evening's programmes here on BBC One. While we slip quietly away into the night, don't forget there's still some company to be found on radios 1 and 2 to take you into the small hours. But from all of us here at Television Centre, this is Andy Taylor wishing you a very good night. Good night.